everyone, I'm Christy from the Northwest Corner. Welcome to my kitchen. Today, I'm going to do a brisket. Actually, this is just the flat of the brisket because you have the flat and you have the point. This is just the flat. So Aldi's had them. I picked one up. It's Jamie and I. He's been begging for a brisket, and I don't want to do a 10 or 12-pound brisket just for the two of us. Sure, I could freeze it or invite a lot of people over, but I'm so busy right now with the garden and getting everything going that way. I just don't have a whole lot of time. So we're going to do this flat. It's a little over 3.5 pounds. It's already salt and peppered. It came pre-seasoned and it was salt and peppered, which is totally fine because we normally use salt and pepper anyway. But I'm also going to add, I have Meat Church's Holy Gospel Barbecue Blend. This is a mixture of their Holy Cow and just their Gospel all-purpose seasoning. So this is a really good seasoning here to use. Needs to go on your smoker, 250 degrees. We're going to cook it about 2 hours, and then we're going to pull it off, wrap it, and cook it for another 4 because we want an internal temperature between 195 and 200. So let's get started seasoning this up. So this is the fat side, and it's been nice and trimmed. I mean, it looks good. It's really good trimmed. So we're going to season, and we're going to season kind of heavy because we want it to penetrate our meat. And once I get this seasoned, it is suggested to let the meat sit with the seasoning for about 15 minutes. So we get it seasoned up. We're going to let it sit for about 15 minutes and soak in some of this goodness. Make sure that you get your sides. You don't want to miss any of the meat.
This stuff smells really good.
It sure does. We went to our little kind of meat market grocery store, Albright's, yesterday, and they carry the Meat Church, which is great because around here not many places do. So I didn't have to order it. I could just get it from that little store. It's a little on the pricey side, but it's some good seasoning. Of course, you can make any kind of seasoning you want. I've done my own many times.
It always turns out good too when you do it. I like to throw some different stuff at it once in a while and see what it's like.
Yeah, always. And when we cook on the grill, on the smoker, we're going to cook fat side up. So this is my fat side up. And if you don't cook with your fat side up, that's totally okay. Some people don't. I just happen to. I've always cooked fat side up. All right, so she's good and seasoned. Pat it all in there. And then what we're going to do is we're going to let it marinate, sit in its goodness here. I'm going to get the sides a little bit better in the end. And then we're just going to let it hang out for about 15 minutes. Now, I did take this out of the refrigerator about 30 minutes before I opened it up just to kind of get some of the chill off of it. Some people longer, it doesn't matter. I mean, if you just pull it right out of the fridge, you can do that as well. I'm one that generally at least 30 minutes before I put something on the grill, I'm going to take the chill off of it. So we're going to go ahead for 15 minutes, let this hang out right here. And then when I get ready to put it on the smoker, we'll bring you out to the smoker and show you how I'm going to do that. All right, we're out here at the smoker. It's 250, fat side up. We're just going to lay it right there in the center. We're going to let this cook at 250 for 2 hours. After 2 hours, I'm going to temp it because I want it to temp about 165. And then I'm going to wrap it and let it go another probably 4 hours until it reaches the internal temperature of 195 to 200. Again, this is just a little over 3.5 pounds. So it's not one of those ones that'll cook 12 hours or whatever. So we're just going to let it hang out here. We're not even going to check it. We're just going to let it go for 2 hours, and then we'll come out and we're going to check it. We'll temp it, and then I'll wrap it. So I guess we'll see you in a couple hours. All right, we're going to go ahead and temp. You want your probe to go in like butter. Feel that? Oh, there's no resistance at all. So we're at 210. So we are perfectly done. We're going to pull this off. We're going to take it in the house. We're going to rest it for about, anywhere between 30 minutes to an hour. Now, if I had a full-size brisket, I would rest for a couple of hours, bring it down to its normal temp of about 165. So we're going to pull this in the house. I'm going to leave it wrapped up, and we'll bring you all back when we do our taste test. All right, there's the brisket. And like I said, this is just the flat. There's no point on it at all. So it's just the flat. Cooked about a total of 5.5 hours, and it was at temp. So probed it, and it's tender, probe tender. So Mr. Taste Tester, want to come on in and we'll.
Yep.
Now the flat is supposed to be cut on the side. So that is what I'm going to do.
It's cutting really good.
Yep. It's cutting really good. I unfortunately don't have a special knife. Maybe one day. And this is going to be a very hot piece. But even though it's thicker, look at that. It just falls right apart.
Of course, you're going to give me the hot piece.
We're both going to have this piece.
Oh. Okay.
You see this man of mine? Let it rest about 45 minutes we did. So you don't have to eat the whole piece. I'm not going to eat the whole thing. But if you want to put it in your mouth, that's fine.
No, I'm not going to.
Okay, you ready?
No, I got to cut a piece here.
Right there. Just Ready?
Yep.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta check it again.
Oh yeah.
Good stuff.
Just leave me some barbecue sauce on it, and we're good to go.
He's ruining it.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. All right. Real simple. I just got this from Aldi. 3.5 pounds, just a little over 3.5 pounds. It was salt and peppered already, and then I used the Meat Church Holy Gospel on it. Cooked it the first 2 hours, uncovered at 250 on the smoker, and then the last 3.5 hours you wrap it in foil, put a little butter on it, and let it cook until it gets up to temp, which anywhere from 195 to 200, 205. Pulled it off, let it rest. I let this rest about 45 minutes. And there you have it. Super easy. So don't be intimidated by a big piece of meat.
Nope.
Not at all. It's easy once you get it. So if you could, like, comment, subscribe, share our video, and we will see you guys in the next one. Y'all have a great night. Bye.